The way that we live is not for everybody.
Nah, that ain't it, y'all.
How do you think the rest of Jayden Daniels' career is going to go? If we're, 6, 7 games into Jayden Daniels' career, and he's already milking injuries, like...
Stop saying my name, you dick rhyme bastard.
kidding me? Hey, can't nothing go good for us right now. We can't win, man. Our quarterback goes down with a knee sprain. I can't talk apparently because my audio is off. Oh my God, bro. Life. I'm sick. Life is just not lifing right now, man. Like, thank you, Steve, for the super chat to tell me. I'm sorry that you had to donate to tell me. I just was going off. That's why I wasn't even paying the chat no mind. But now that you can hear me, man, you can hear me. Jayden Daniels, it's frustrating, man, because you look back at that game and you say maybe if this offensive line protects him better, he doesn't get hurt. Now, again, I get it. It's football, right? It's football. Things happen. But there's no way he plays on Sunday. There's no way he plays the following Sunday if I'm in charge. So you got to save Jayden from himself. Jayden is going to want to play because that's just the competitive nature that he has. But if he's not 100%, don't force him out there against Max Crosby, who's going to, unless Cliff Kingsbury finally draw up some double team and some type of help, some type of chipping on a consistent basis, Josh Connolly Jr., one-on-one with Max Crosby. Who wants to see that shit? I sure don't. I sure don't. And then I don't know if you paid attention to Sunday Night Football, but Atlanta's defense is all of a sudden damn good. They were getting after J.J. McCarthy's ass last night, and that's the reason why he has a sprained ankle now. So you got to save Jayden from himself, man. He's going to want to play, and you can't allow it to happen, man. You can't. This is one thing I want people to understand. This is not last year. You don't have Carolina that can go out there and that you can go out there and just beat up on with a banged up Jayden if he would have stayed in. Or you don't have Chicago right now, right? You don't have these cakewalk games. You have a damn good Raiders team who we'll get to see tonight against the Chargers, who, you have in 2 weeks. And then in week 4, you got a Falcons team who's going to be looking for revenge after what we did to them in week 17. So if I'm the coaches, there's no way I'm putting my quarterback out there for these next 2 games. No way. I can't go. Unless this dude is just simply hitting all mile markers, doing everything the right way, and and he looks fine, there's no way. There's no way Jayden Daniels is out there. But this is what they said on Jay Daniels MVP on Twitter. This was the video that he showed here. Let me see where that's on at. This is the play apparently that Jayden Daniels got hurt on right here. You bitch ass. My fault, chat. My fault. I forgot I was on live. My fault. But hold on, bro. You ain't have to do all that to hit him, bro. You could have easily. Like, come on, bro. It ain't always this kind of form, tackle to the knee, helmet to the knee, something, bro. You ain't have to do that. You could have easily just tapped him. You could have easily, which you shouldn't do. You should always go low, but he hit my damn quarterback, so I'm pissed. You could have easily just wrapped him up high, bro. Nobody told you.
From the Green Bay 32.
This Keyshawn Nixon right here, bro. Like, come on. Nobody told you to do all that. Damn. Like, you could have you did not have to do all that, Keyshawn. I think that's Keyshawn Nixon, bro. Like, come on, man. Just injured my man for no reason, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on. Look at that. I know his helmet hit his knee. Doing all that for what? He ain't had to do all that. Anyways, bro. So that's the play. That's the play Jayden Daniels got injured on, man. The game is that's the play he got injured on. You know what I mean? Steven says 8 got this, not worth the risk. That's why I'm confident. That's why I don't want him to play. Honestly, I don't want him to play because I know we have Mariota as the backup, right? For one, I know he can get it done. You know, but I also just don't want them to force him out there because they feel like we need to. See, these next couple of games, I think Mariota can win against a Vegas team. But here's the thing about Mariota, though. Remember, he was dealing with Achilles tendonitis too. Remember, that's a big reason why I was so disappointed in Sam Hartman's performance and Josh Johnson's performance in the preseason, because he already came into the season with a Achilles tendonitis himself. So he wasn't 100% at all for camp. He talk about a guy missing camp. I think Mariota proved last year that he doesn't need all the starter reps or all the reps period in camp. But that's something to keep an eye out for. I'm not trying to scare nobody. I'm not trying to make anybody think that we can't get it done with Mariota, because I do think so. But just take that into consideration. Other thing, though, a positive. Is it a shocker to say maybe Mariota is the person that can get Terry McLaurin going? Maybe Mariota is the guy that can get Terry McLaurin going. You know, because they had a nice little connection, especially going back to that Week 18 game in Dallas. So, hey, maybe. But I'm about to read the comments in the chat. So if you want to comment. I see a lot of positivity in the chat, though. That's good. I love that everybody ain't too stressed out about it. Hopefully that means that this injury ain't too bad. It ain't big deal. We'll be fine without him for the next week, the next 3. All right, so you sitting them in LA too. See, now that's a little questionable for me, because we talking about Justin Herbert and how good they is. We're good to see him again tonight, right? But I need him for that game for personal reasons. I need him for that game, Dave. I ain't gonna lie. But next 3, I mean, that puts him in what, Chicago Week 6, I think, right? So maybe he's coming back at the perfect time. Maybe you could sit him out. It depends, because I'm not gonna lie. And this kind of contradicts what I've been saying all the stream thus far. But it depends where we're at, bro. Not that I think we're gonna lose these next 2 games, but just that you never know. So hypothetically, say we lose 1 or the next 2 to the Raiders and to Atlanta. Again, I don't think this is going to happen, but you're sitting at 1-3, and it's like you need this game versus the Chargers. Clearly, Mariota ain't getting it done. You might got to put 5 out there, but again, I don't see us losing the next 2. I'm nervous about that Falcons game because that defense is damn good all of a sudden. And we've been beating them for years, man. And as you know, they say all streaks must come to an end. It says we'll learn on the run and quick game RPO with Mariota offense may even look smoother than what we've seen in Week 1 and Week 2. And the thing too, I love Fire to death. But is it just me, or he does not know how to read a read option? I swear to God, he would have had a touchdown had he kept that read option early in the game versus Green Bay. You know who knows how to read a read option? Mariota. So maybe that opens up the run game too, in terms of him using it. Keeping and still being able to utilize his legs. Now, of course, Mariota is a far cry from what he once was, but I love the positivity though, Chad. I love how confident we are. Marcus came in last year and beat the Cowboys and played damn good. JD5, we got this. If Jayden don't play the next 2 games, we're going to end up 1-3. I hope not, right? But again, I want people to understand we are playing better teams this go around. Last time Jayden was hurt, we weren't playing super caliber teams. And when we did, we unfortunately lost, right? But Jayden didn't look the best. But again, broken ribs is totally different than a knee sprain. At least that's what we're led to believe, because last year we didn't know it was broken until he came out in the summertime and said it in the Madden commercial That's when we found out truly that it was a broken rib. So maybe, I'm not trying to scare nobody, but this organization loves to hide. They don't like to tell us everything. So I'm just saying. We're playing better teams, man. And maybe this Raiders team got lucky versus, who was it? New England last week. Maybe. But we'll see. Gurry says, that's football, Juan. See how Jalen got body slammed? I know, Gurry. I know it's football, man. But damn. It's like, come on, man. I disagree. That's dead, bro. Mariota will be fine against the Raiders, hopefully. Ain't no way we going 1-3, 2-2 at worst. Yeah, I mean that Falcons game scares me though. It does. That's the only game on this jump that scared me really. That's right. We got number 8. Hey man, I love how everybody's positive about it. I love it. Y'all making me feel much better. But I mean, I never was discouraged. I never felt like Mariota couldn't get it done. I just was coming on here to just bang home the point. Sit Jayden Daniels. Do not make him play. Do not put no knee brace on him. No. Let him sit. Mariota runs RPO like a boss. Let's do it then, chat. Let's do it. Let's go. We got this. Drippy Trey says torn ACL. Somebody ban this guy. Ban this guy, chat. Get him out of here. I guarantee you this is an Eagles fan right here. I guarantee you this is 101 yard ass quarterback of a fan. He's a fan of a quarterback that throws 101 yards in the game, but should be considered top 10. I guarantee you this is an Eagles fan right here. I guarantee you it is. LV in Atlanta would be revenge games for 8. Hey, I love it. Man. I love it. Let's do it. Let Mariota play. I ain't trying to see 5 in the knee brace. Exactly. And it ain't I got PTSD from RG3 for me, because I know I don't, but I know the rest of y'all is. Like TMB June said, let 5 go out there in the knee brace. This fan, RG3 all over it. Watch, you already know. You see a black quarterback that could move around and run, and he get a knee injury. Oh, and he in the Washington Commanders uniform. Oh, RG3 all over. Man, that out there. Church. Shout out to my girl Church 202. Hit that like button. For me, man. Unfortunately, ain't no good news we're reporting on, but hey, it is what it is. Let me see. We reading every comment, so if you want to get your comments on the screen, all you gotta do is comment. Chargers would be toughest game without JD, but I think our defense could win that one for. Oh, hey, I ain't gonna lie there, and I know you seen it. But we'll see again tonight. But that offense, this is the best supporting cast Justin Herbert has had, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, we know what Lad McConkey is, right? We know how good he is. But then you got OG Keenan Allen back in the fold. God forbid Quentin Johnston then figured it out after having the drop season to start his career. Who else? I forgot. They haven't played since Friday. It's been a minute. But I know someone else stepped up huge for them as well. But their supporting cast is good. So I don't know if the defense that you told me about the other day, I don't know if they can just hold LA. I'm not sure, but we'll see. Steven says it's not you. Glizzy McGuire. Who's our QB3? Probably Josh Johnson's old unk ass. I'm over him too. I'm good off him. Somebody go call Jeff Driscoll back up, bro. He was actually serviceable for us. Somebody call Jeff Driscoll up. But let me see. Turn this joint on, bro. 5 will get better at this because that's what he does. Hopefully, my biggest fear is that it doesn't change his game. I want him to continue to do the same thing he continues to do. We are a better team this year. We are a better team this year. You're right. I mean, I don't think we're going to go out there and play sad or like just get punished. I just don't want people to think this is going to be a Panthers Marcus Mariota kind of game. This is the first time, or second time, because he played against the Dallas. No, first time, because Jayden started that Dallas game. It's going to be the first time in which Mariota truly has to prepare as the starter, get all the week 1 reps, and install as the QB1. So we'll see. Maybe that plays to our advantage. Maybe Cliff is more. I doubt it, but like maybe Cliff opens up the playbook more for Mariota because he trusts him. I don't know. Look, you know me. I'm always trying to find some type of positivity out of everything, man. I ain't gonna lie. Charlie Games say you should go out and get a Taylor Heineke for that number 3. Hey, look, Charlie or Charles. Sorry, they said I was a fool for saying that. They said I was a fool for saying that. I said it a minute ago. Go get Taylor Heineke. But nobody wanted to listen to me. They wanted to say I was a fool. We ain't scared of nobody. You damn right we not. Until the Falcons beat us, I'm always. Oh no, without a doubt, I'm picking us. Without a doubt, I'm picking us. That's no question. I'm riding with. I'm just saying. That game got me a little nervous. It got me a little nervous because all streaks must come to an end according to people. 5 can beat the Raiders without getting hit. So are you a Commanders fan or are you what are you? Because you just told me torn ACL on the way, and I get it. Even if you think of the worst, because that's the kind of person you may be, why are you speaking about that on our QB? If you're a Commanders fan, that's why I ain't think you was a Commanders fan. Jerome Green say this is terrible. This is terrible because this is supposed to be 5's MVP campaign, man. And depending on how long he's injured for, I'm not sure if he climbs back in that race. But let's talk about all the injuries though, right? Jayden Daniels went down, Dietrich Wise went down, Austin Eckler went down for the year. Them 2 are out for the year, and Noah Brown and John Bates are considered long shots with groin injuries. I love Noah Brown, but I can't keep defending him, man. I can't keep defending. Every time this dude is hurt, you think about somebody made of glass, it's fucking Noah Brown, man. God. Now we got to see Chris Moore. Now we got to see more of call up my man Ja'Cory Brooks, Call up my man JB. But Burrow gets hurt for 3 months, and God, he's always hurt, right? JJ McCarthy goes down. So many injuries yesterday, man. This week, I should say. TTT says anybody, anytime, anywhere. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. This doesn't derail the season. It just sucks. Just sucks. Sit Jayden at all costs. I agree. 8-22 running the RPO makes some music. Let's do it. Let's do it. Go ahead and put Marcus out there for 1 game. I need Marcus out there for a minimum of 2. No need to rush 5 back. He good. He good, bro. Sit him out until we play LA. Until we play LA, bro. Sit 5, please. I'm not hitting the panic button just yet. I'm not panicking either. I just, me. After looking at the play that he got hurt on, again, if y'all ain't see the jump, I'm going to show you one more time. If that's Key, I think that's Keyshawn Nixon, but he wild as shit. Like, really, he's not because it's a football player. I get it. But, like, my emotional attachment to this team, it's like, come on, bro. You could have easily, like, did some other. You ain't had to. Look at him. Like, you ain't had to go low on my man like that. Like, theoretically, he is. That's how you play football. But let me be delusional for a second. Bro, you like, come on, bro. You ain't had to do all that, bro. You could have easily just wrapped him up or something. You ain't had to go that low, bro. Helmet on knee is crazy, chat. Like, come on. But it is what it is. I can't do this again, man. Look, Adam Rank hoe ass has cursed our team. And maybe I need to take him out the freaking intro or something, bro, because what he's saying, How ironic.
Shout out Wall Gotti Talking Sports.
The way that we live is not for everybody, man.
Nah, that ain't it, y'all.
How do you think the rest of Jayden Daniels' career is going to go? If we're, 6, 7 games into Jayden Daniels' career and he's already milking injuries? Like,
Nigga, stop saying my name, you dick riding bastard.
His whole ass, man. Put that bum ass Bears curse on us. Talking about our quarterback, man. But put 23 on McConkey. Of course, Trey got me on McConkey. Trey our best corner. You don't want to see Unk out there. I ain't gonna lie. Packers are just a great team. They are. I'm not like theoretically that person made the right play. Right? I'm sure he didn't mean to injure Jayden. I'm just been a delusional fan at the end of the day. Barry say, nah, for real. Out of all for backups, they picked Josh Johnson. That's what I'm saying, bro. Josh Johnson, Sam Hart, like, bro, go get Taylor Heineke, bro. Stop playing, bro. Go call Jeff Driscoll up, bro. Jayden will be back week 4. I hope so. Lions just put 50 ball on the team, and Packers made them look slight. Are they getting a new kicker? Hey, I don't care what nobody say. Parker Romo did his shit last night. We need to go call up Young Hoku. I don't care about, he's been trashed this year. He's been missing a lot. But Jake Elliott did the same thing last year, and he's back to being Jake Elliott. You ain't going to sit up here and tell me all of a sudden Young Hoku, who was one of the best kickers in the league, just forgot how to kick. AAP, one of your biggest gripes thus far has been not being able to find the kicker. Get your ass on the phone soon as the Falcons release Young Hoku, because it's coming. After Parker Romo just went 5 for 5, and I think he banged home a 50 plus, you better have Young Hoku ass here in Washington. You better. Because Matt Gay, he is ass. I don't want to see him kick another game. You better go get Young Hoku. That ain't an ask. That's a demand. Go get Young Hoku. With Mariota, we're gonna be fine. I don't expect nothing crazy, but we do enough to get a win on 2 defenses. On 2 defenses is solid. Plus, we got Bill. Well, hopefully Cliff Kingsbury gets his head out of his tail and actually use the run game. Please use the run game. Agree. He gonna just miss 1 week. Noah can't stay healthy or catch the ball. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I defend Noah Brown like no other, and he got me looking like a fool. Man. Sticking my chest out for you, and you can't catch the ball, bro, and you can't stay here. Like, I already knew he was gonna get hurt. It's like, but week 2 though, bro. Like, and you already came into the game, the season with the injury anyway, Noah. Like, I am. Terry fleeced AP? No, he didn't. If you walked away from these first 2 games saying that it's on Terry, for one, you don't know who Terry McLaurin is. Terry McLaurin always starts every season slow. Not saying that's a good thing, but he always starts every season slow. But the first 2 games are not on him. He was open. Should have had 2 touchdowns week 1. Week 2, bro, first of all, I put it on play calling because you don't find creative ways to get your wide receiver win the ball. That's for one. And 2, offensively, they couldn't get anything going. So I'm not turning on a tournament. Literally serves no purpose. 1, I've been saying we need to call up Ja'Cory Brooks, man. That's what I'm saying, bro. JB should have been here. We in shambles. Nah, we good, bro. We good. Lord knows we need to win bad. I don't think there's a team more in the NFL. But man, F Kansas City. There's not a team that needs to win more than us. Because boy, that week 1 high went away, faded fast as hell. We got injured. We lost. Boy, we need to win bad. And I'm talking about a destroying win. Yeah, win is a win. Say you win 17-10, whatever. But I need a blowout win. I need a blowout win so I can exhale, right? Because we need one bad. Why did we let Dayami walk? Glizzy McGuire asked. I'll double up that question. Why did we let Dayami walk and Olamide Zaccheaus? Letting one of them walk, I understand, okay? But I for sure would have thought they would have kept at least one of them. De'Ami had a touchdown yesterday. Alameda continues to be Alameda in Chicago. Like, I would have kept at least one, but they let both of them go. That's why I wanted to draft the sign. That's why I wanted to do that sign with the 49ers. We needed him. Let's just say Mariota plays terrible for 2 games and we end up 1-3. We're still fine with 5 coming back and 13 games left. That's the positivity and mindset that you want to have. But oh boy, after one loss and this fan base has flipped, don't let this team get to 1-3. Boy, they're going to lose their shit. They're going to lose their shit. And don't let it look at it as a bad 1-3 neither. Like how Thursday looked, where coaching was horrible, player was horrible. Don't let it be that. Like theoretically, yeah, the season's not over. 1-3, you got Jayden Daniels coming back. You can go on a run. But boy, that's the last thing this team need right now is a 1-3, falling to 1-3, especially with Philly in the division. And I know Philly doesn't win impressively. You don't gotta scream at me about that, chat. I understand that. Jalen Hurts had 101 yards. I get that. They find ways to win. And I don't really see many losses coming up on their schedule unless it's Detroit, and I think Buffalo too. But you don't want to go 1-3, man. Like worst case scenario, I know that's the worst case scenario, but it's like, God, please prevent that by any means. 2-2, please, at worst. Only 1-1 right now, but not gonna lie, at least put up a fight with teams like Green Bay. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm not mad that we lost. A loss happens. It's football. They're a good team. They're a Super Bowl team. I just was disappointed in the effort. That's where I was upset because I thought we would have played much better, and we look like shit. How you feel about Chase Edmonds? Man, I love this signing. Go check out my video on it. Hey, that's a name I ain't heard in years. I was like, Chase Edmonds? What am I in Madden 18 right now playing Ultimate Team? Like, I'm like, Chase Edmonds? Hold on. That's a name right there. That's a name. But he has familiarity with Cliff. So of course, that's a big reason as to why they bringing him in. And I say call him up immediately. I know everybody loves C-Rod and they want to see C-Rod, but I'm all for Chase Edmonds because I know that name. I ain't gonna lie to you. Juan Gotti always gonna tell you the truth. I ain't saying I want Chase Edmonds to call it up because I think he's just that much, but that's who I know. I know that name. And what you do when you don't know something, you go with what you know. I know that name. I don't want Demetrius Felton back, who they worked out today. That pick in the preseason should have gotten Josh Johnson cut immediately, man. Exactly. It did. I think, right? It did. And then they brought him back. Finding a kicker is like finding a quarterback for us. Like, God damn, exactly, Bar. Exactly. You got Brandon Aubrey banging it home from 64. The Cowboys didn't even try to get an inch closer. They're like, he got it from 64. We cool. You got Parker Romo in his debut going 5 for 5. You got so many other kickers. So many other good kickers in this league, and yet I was about to say Juan Gotti. That's the name of the team. But Washington can't find a freaking kicker. Ain't that some BS? You know what ticks me off too? Why the referee steps in front of the ball on offense when they're trying to get a playoff. When we were trying to get a touchdown, which caused the Commanders to use a timeout. Yeah, that was some bullshit. I'm not gonna lie to you. Excuse my language, but I'm right there with you. Since when do you wait on defenses in sports? You don't wait for the defense. So I'm right there with you. One, our problem is that OC is the OC. He do not adjust the situations of the game. Yeah, I wasn't too fond of Cliff's play calling on Sunday. On Thursday. I'm not gonna lie to you. He needs to establish the run. That's the thing that made him so good last year because he finally said it himself. When he was in Arizona, all he wanted to do was pass. RPO deep shots, vertical threats. He did not want to run the ball. And he ran the ball last year to some degree. And that's what made his offense so so hard to figure out. You got to run the ball. You got Bill, man. Run the ball. Don't get us excited about this guy. Don't let this young fella win Offensive Rookie of the Week for week 1, and then you don't use him the following week. Like, come on, what are we doing? We need to make a call to Jamison Crowder. Hey, I'm for that too. Call up Unc. He still got some ball left. Jumble. I think Marcus Mariota will pull off a win versus the Raiders. The Raiders will be coming off a short week, and they'll be a bit banged up going into week 3. Hey, let's do it. Church, my girl Church says, it's the way we lose, or is Green Bay that good? It's the way we lose, or is Green Bay that good? I think it's the way we lose. I think Green Bay is that good too, don't get me wrong. And I know that sounds contradicting because I'm picking both. But I think you give this team a full week to prepare. Like, say we played them week 2 Sunday in Green Bay at a 1 o'clock slate or 4:25 slate. I think the outcome is different. I don't know if we win, but I know the performance on field is going to be much better. That's why I'm over the loss now. I'm more so worried about these injuries. And also, they're in the conference. We'll see them again in the playoffs. Jumbo says, any hope our offense will finally click the game and Terry goes off? Maybe, because maybe Mariota has a connection with Terry McLaurin that 5 doesn't have right now. Maybe. So, again, no way you guys beating the Raiders next week. We'll see, Turbo. We'll see. I'm sure as hell still confident in this team moving forward, even without Jayden Daniels for the next few weeks. I don't think you should rush him back. Let him sit. Let him heal. Let him get healthy. Don't rush him back. That's what you have Marcus Mariota for. So let Mariota go out there, play these next few games while Jayden Daniels heals up. But again, if you guys are just joining, Jayden Daniels suffered a knee sprain. Crushing news for the Commanders, obviously, because you don't want to lose your franchise quarterback. But again, could have been worse. So we'll keep you guys updated every single day around the clock about the Washington Commanders. It's your man, Juan Gotti. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel. On the road to 12,000 subscribers. We really appreciate it if you haven't reached that goal as soon as possible. Thank you so much. You have a blessed one. Stay safe. Be easy out there.
Never gave up on ballin' like I'm Deshaun, throw the bomb, G. That's IG, my jersey never seen a line.